Hello, good morning students. Let's start reading the next part of this chapter number 6. Okay, in all instances of frustration, you will always find the anger directly towards a single person, openly or covertly, and this man of the makeup department was convinced that all his woes, ignominy and neglect were due to Kottmangalam Subbu. Okay, Subbu was the number 2 at Gemini Studios. He couldn't have had a more encouraging opening in films than our grown-up makeup boy had. On the contrary, he must have had to face more uncertain and difficult times for when he began his career. There were no formally established film producing companies or studios. Even in the matter of education, especially formal education, Subbu couldn't have had an appreciable lead over our boy. Up to here. In all instances of frustration, you will always find the anger. The office boy often remained frustrated that the office boy who had joined the Gemini studio with an expectation of becoming a star actor or a top screenwriter or a director or lyrics writer had got badly frustrated. He always looked totally frustrated, tensed and worried. And among all those who mainly caused his growing frustration was a single one person who was openly or covertly means secretly blamed for his frustration. It was the office boy who always blamed on a single one person, saying that he had made him frustrated and he was the main cause of his growing frustration. He couldn't get any higher position in the presence of that the person. And who was that person, beta? That person was Kottmangalam Subbu. Since office boy was also convinced, he was also convinced by the other persons working at the Gemini studio that all his woes stands for pain and suffering, ignominy stands for disgrace, and neglect were due to Kottmangalam Subbu. He was always convinced by all other employees working at the Gemini studio, saying that his all pain and suffering, his growing disgrace, frustration, tension and worries, his neglect from the eyes of the boss, those all the drawbacks, those all the problems which he was facing or not was but had been facing for a long time, were mainly caused by single one person. It was Kottmangalam Subbu. Up to here, in all instances of frustration in Hindi, दिमाग में बड़ी हुई जो बेचैनी है, बौखलाहट जो है, फ्रस्ट्रेशन जो इस प्रकार से दिमाग में हड़बड़ी भरी हुई जो एक उथल पुथल जो मची हुई थी, हमेशा उसके दिमाग के अंदर बड़ा तनाव, खिंचाव और इस प्रकार से बहुत सारी चिंता उसको सताती रहती थी. तो उन सभी फ्रस्ट्रेशन के सभी उदाहरणों में से, सभी कारणों में से यदि हम बात करें इंस्टेंसेस की, तो इंस्टेंस में उदाहरण होता है, लेकिन यहाँ पर हम बात करेंगे इंस्टेंसेस को जोड़ेंगे कुल मिलाकर के उन लोगों से जो लोग उसकी फ्रस्ट्रेशन के कारण थे. कुल मिलाकर हम कह सकते हैं कि उन सभी कारणों में से जो कारण उस ऑफिस बॉय के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा फ्रस्ट्रेशन के कारण बने हुए थे, उनमें यदि लेखक कहता है यू विल ऑलवेज फाइंड द एंगर। तो आपको यदि कहीं ऑफिस बॉय का गुस्सा, ऑफिस बॉय की तरफ से दिखाए जाने वाला गुस्सा किसी एक सिंगल वन व्यक्ति की तरफ, अकेले एक व्यक्ति की तरफ जो दिखाई जाने वाला गुस्सा था, चाहे वो खुल करके दिखाए, चाहे वो गुप्त रूप से दिखाए, चाहे वो ओपनली दिखाए, चाहे वो सीक्रेटली दिखाए, कुल मिलाकर के एंड दिस मैन ऑफ मेकअप डिपार्टमेंट वाज कन्विंस्ड, और मेकअप डिपार्टमेंट के इस व्यक्ति को अर्थात मेकअप डिपार्टमेंट के इस ऑफिस बॉय को इस बात को लेकर के विश्वास भी दिया जाता था, उसको विश्वास दिलाया जाता था कि तुम्हारी अपनी सभी दुख तकलीफों, तुम्हारी गिरते हुए सम्मान, तुम्हारा अपमान और तुम्हारी जो इस प्रकार से जो तुम्हारे को नज़रअंदाज किया जा रहा है, इन सभी का कारण केवल एक ही व्यक्ति है और वो व्यक्ति है कोटमंगलम सुब्बू। नाउ आई हैव यूज्ड बोथ द मेथड्स, ट्रांसलेशन, एक्सप्लेनेशन कम ट्रांसलेशन। Okay, so up to here I think you must have learned about each and everything very nicely. Again, I would like to tell you something about the mentality and the problems as faced by the office boy who worked in the makeup department, and his duty was to paint the faces of the players, okay, for crowd shooting. So that the office boy, okay, who had joined the Gemini studio with an expectation of becoming a star actor, okay, a top screenwriter, director, a lyrics writer, etc., having so many expectations, and that the office boy who was in his early 40s, was around 40 to 43 years old, was not a little child, was not a young man, but was a middle-aged person, okay, always lived in heavy tension, much tension and worries, and the main cause of his growing frustration, mental frustration, tension and worries was a single one person, and he always showed his anger towards that the single one person, whether openly or secretly. It depended on time and situation, but he always blamed on a single one person, and all other persons also, okay, provoked him, saying it that Bhadkana provoked him, saying it that his all kinds of difficulties, pains and sufferings and disgrace and neglect and the demotion in the eyes of the boss SS Vasan, those all the demerits which he was facing were mainly caused by a single one person, and he was, we may also use a dummy sentence, it was Kothmangalam Subbu. बेटे कोटमंगलम सुब्बू was the number 2 at Gemini Studios. Kothmangalam Subbu was the number 2 at the Gemini Studios. He was always considered the left hand of the director of the Gemini Studios, SS Vasan. He was always considered as a personal assistant to the founder of the Gemini Studios. He couldn't have had a more encouraging opening in films. But now the author tells us something about the life and the problems as faced by Kothmangalam Subbu after joining the Gemini Studio. So when the person Kothmangalam Subbu had joined the Gemini Studio, he couldn't have had a more encouraging opening in films than our grown-up makeup boy had. Grown-up makeup boy stands for the office boy. Okay, the office boy had really got his access to the director, to the founder SS Vasan, right from the very first day of his appointment there at the Gemini Studios. But the person Kothmangalam Subbu had not got such kind of a positive opening, positive starting at the Gemini Studio. He could not have got good approach in the film making, in the making of films or in the film shooting as the office boy had got his popularity in the beginning days of his service there at the Gemini Studio. He couldn't have had a more encouraging opening. इसका अर्थ ये होता है कि कोटमंगलम सुब्बू को कोई बहुत ज़्यादा उत्साहित करने वाली शुरुआत नहीं मिली थी। कहाँ? फिल्मों में काम करने के लिए उसको लगाया गया था वहाँ पर जेमिनी स्टूडियो के अंदर। जेमिनी स्टूडियो में काम करने वाले सभी लोगों को फिल्मों के अंदर अपना फिल्म जो भी बनाई जाती थी उन सभी फिल्मों में, उन सभी मूवीज में अपनी भूमिका अदा करनी होती थी, तो उसको कोई बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत करने का मौका नहीं मिला था। किसकी तुलना में? वो कहता है कि हमारे अपने ऑफिस बॉय की तुलना में। हालांकि ऑफिस बॉय जब लगा था तो उसको बहुत ज़्यादा फिल्मों में काम करने का मौका मिला क्या था, सबसे आगे उसी को रखा जाया करता था। लेकिन बाद में कोटमंगलम सुब्बू के आने के बाद में धीरे धीरे उसका डिमोशन होने लग गया। उसको इग्नोरिंग सेंस से जाने लगा एस वासन के द्वारा। उसको इग्नोर वह होता गया। ऑन द contrary, he must have had to face more uncertain and the difficult times. On the contrary means in contrast to the discouraging opening, उस हतोत्साहित करने वाली शुरुआत फिल्मों में शुरुआत के अलावा उसके अलावा उसको कहीं बहुत ज़्यादा ही हैड टू फेस मोर अनसर्टेन एंड डिफिकल्ट टाइम्स। उस बेचारे कोटमंगलम सुब्बू को और जेमिनी स्टूडियो के उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को ज्वाइन करने के बाद काफ़ी तकलीफ़ों का सामना करना पड़ा था। फॉर व्हेन ही बिगेन हिज कैरियर देयर वर नो फॉर्मली एस्टेब्लिश्ड फिल्म प्रोड्यूसिंग कंपनीज और स्टूडियोज, because when Kottamangalam Subbu started his career as an actor, or you may say as an actor, as a player for different film shootings. So when he started his career as a player for film shooting, so he had not got good times. He had not seen the good times, and he had to face so many difficulties. Okay, for when he began his career, there were no formally established film producing companies or studios, and there were no so many companies and studios where he could get some job after leaving the Gemini studio. That's why he had to stay there at Gemini studio facing so many difficulties. हालांकि कहीं और कोई इस प्रकार से आसपास में कोई ज़्यादा फिल्म निर्माण करने वाली कोई कंपनीज, फिल्म निर्माण करने वाली, फिल्म बनाने वाली कोई बहुत ज़्यादा स्टूडियोज वगैरह नहीं थे देश में, इसलिए उसको मुसीबत के समय में ही अपना धैर्य बना करके वहाँ पर अपने आप को रखना पड़ा और वहाँ पर उसने इस प्रकार से काम करना जारी रखा। इवन इन द मैटर ऑफ एजुकेशन, वो कहता है जहाँ तक की बात है शिक्षा की, even in the matter of education, so far as he was concerned to the education, he had not got formal education, just like the office boy. Especially formal education, Subbu couldn't have had an appreciable lead over our boy. He had not got such kind of formal education. Formal education stands for the education which is received or which a person gets at school or college campuses, in the presence of the teachers, highly learned teachers and highly qualified teachers also. तो जहाँ विद्यालयों में महाविद्यालयों में जो शिक्षा प्राप्त की जाती है उस शिक्षा के लिए यहाँ पर फॉर्मल एजुकेशन का जिक्र किया गया है। कोटमंगलम सुब्बू वाज नॉट मोर एजुकेटेड and knowledgeable compared to the office boy. So far as it was a matter of the education, Kottmangalam Subbu had not got any formal education, just like the office boy. The office boy had got formal education, he had got degrees and diplomas, and he was really very highly educated and learned person. But in comparison, compared to the office boy, Kottmangalam Subbu did not have any kind of degree and diploma. Okay, now the next sentence. Subbu couldn't have had an appreciable lead over our boy. Subbu could not have any kind of lead over that the office boy. किसी भी प्रकार से वह उस पढ़ाई के क्षेत्र में भी उसे आगे अपने आप को नहीं रख सकता था, वह उसे नीचे ही था पढ़ाई के क्षेत्र में भी। बहुत अच्छी पढ़ाई उसने नहीं कर रखी थी कोटमंगलम सुब्बू ने। बट बाई virtue ऑफ बीइंग born, by virtue means by a very good quality, strong quality, but by virtue stands for getting help of a strong quality, being so much luckiest. By virtue stands for being so much luckiest of being born a Brahmin family, since Kottmangalam Subbu was a Brahmin and he had got his birth in a Brahmin family. It was his fortune, and being so much fortunate, since Subbu was really so much fortunate as he had got his birth in a Brahmin family, a virtue indeed, really, that the virtue, that the fortunate quality really helped him every time, and he always got so much love and respect from all kinds of people, being the member of a Brahmin family. ऐसा इसमें लिखा गया है कि क्योंकि वो ब्राह्मण परिवार के होने की वजह से और वास्तव में उसका वह गुण उसके लिए बड़ा ही एक वरदान साबित होता है. दैट द बिग virtue, that the big virtue means that the top quality of being born of being the member of a Brahmin family really worked as a blessing for him in his life. He must have had exposure to more affluent situations. Since he had got his birth in a Brahmin family, he would have definitely passed his time. He would have definitely passed his time in affluent situations, stands for here, in very rich condition and in a very cheerful and healthy atmosphere, healthy environment, and without facing so many difficulties. He must have had exposure to more affluent situations. He would have definitely exposed his qualities. He would have definitely exposed his talents to more affluent situation, okay, and people. He would have definitely spoken. He would have definitely spoken and expressed his views before the high class people, before the prospered person, before the prospered persons, high class people, and the rich families, and before the people of the rich families. क्योंकि उसका संबंध अक्सर उन सभी लोगों से रहा होगा ब्राह्मण परिवार में जन्म लेने की वजह से कि जिन परिवारों के अंदर, जिस परिवार के अंदर बहुत सारे अच्छे पढ़े लिखे, अच्छे धनवान व्यक्तियों का आना जाना रहता था, और वास्तव में उस लड़के का उनके सभी के सामने अपना एक्सपोजर देने में देकर के वो बहुत ज़्यादा खुला बालक रह चुका होगा. ही वुड हैव डेफिनेटली एक्सपोज्ड हिज क्वालिटीज बिफोर सच काइंड्स ऑफ पीपल देयर इन द डेज ऑफ अर्ली चाइल्डहुड. ओके, सो नाउ he had the ability to look cheerful at all times. Since he had been brought up in a very good and healthy atmosphere, so that's why he had never faced any kind of difficulty in the days of his early childhood. So that the person Kothmangalam Subbu would have surely, okay, passed his time, okay, with much happiness, with much cheerfulness, and he had also attained the ability of looking cheerful at all times. He never looked sad and depressed. Whatsoever situation appeared before him, in the direct situation he always remained cheerful and happy, even after having had a hand in a flop film. Though he was openly blamed that he was openly blamed that the film had got flopped because of his participation, and if he had not participated, if he had not played his role in that film, so the film would have been surely hit. So it's such kind of open and direct blame was also put on him, was also given to him, and he never felt any kind of he never got displeased, he never got frustrated and shocked. मैं इसको दोबारा हिंदी में देख लो यदि कहीं समझ में नहीं आया तो. कभी कभार उसको देखो, he had the ability to look cheerful at all times. Kothmangalam Subbu always looked cheerful, whether he found himself in so much difficult situation, even after having had perfect participle, the use of perfect participle, a hand in a flop film. Whenever he was blamed, saying that the film in which he had played his role had got flopped, so it was really a disgracing and insulting blame. So such kind of blame should not be put on the life of some person, should not be put on anyone. But whenever Kothmangalam Subbu was blamed, okay, saying that he was he was fully responsible for that film which had got flopped, he never got upset. He always had. भाई यहाँ तक कि उसको, यहाँ तक कि जब उसके ऊपर इस प्रकार का आरोप लगा दिया जाता था कि भाई जिस फिल्म में तुमने भूमिका अदा की है वो फिल्म चली नहीं, वो फ्लॉप हो गई, वो अपना आकर्षण खो चुकी है, वो अपना इंटरेस्ट खो चुकी है लोगों के दिलों से, बहुत अच्छी फिल्म नहीं रही है। इतना बड़ा एक आरोप लगा देने के बावजूद भी कोटमंगलम सुब्बू कभी निराश दिखाई नहीं देता था। ओके, he always had work for somebody. Kootmangalam Subbu was such a person who always found some work for each and every person, whether the person was his fast friend or it was his, it was some biased person with him. It didn't matter. He could never do things on his own, but his sense of loyalty made him identity himself with his principle completely and turn his entire creativity to his principal advantage. He could never do things on his own. Kootmangalam Subbu never wanted to play his own role in the film. He always gave chances to others. But his sense of loyalty made him identity himself with his principal. Principal stands for founder, the director of the Gemini studio, S.S. Vasan. But he always showed his loyalty to his master. That's why on account of his loyalty, he had got a space in the heart of S.S. Vasan completely, and he always turned his entire creativity to the great advantage of his founder, of his director, of his boss. He always thought of his boss's industry, of his boss's organization, and of his boss's income also. That's why his boss had also his boss had also taken him into his confidence, and he had become the most trustworthy person for him. Okay, bete, the next part of this chapter will be continued in the next lecture. Thank you.